Second one, Hatalmid, the student, is expected or is commended to awaken himself with hitla'avut, with excitement towards learning. And why? In order to create motion, right? And that motion has to be a constant motion in Torah. You cannot learn Torah. One day I'm up, one day I'm down, one day I'm learning, one day I'm not learning, one day I'm learning Rasta, the other day I'm learning Zen Buddhism, now I'm back into Torah again, learning Kabbalah. You know what happens? What happens is you get a seasick motion or car sick motion, or if you don't understand what I'm saying, go into the car, please. Be the passive, or be the passenger. And if somebody drive for like a mile, up and down or on and off on the accelerator pedal, go ahead, or brake pedal. That's your life. That's how we do it. We need to create a constant motion. Rule number one in physics. Why? Because usually we are in equilibrium. We're in matzav, what is so-called a state of shivui mishkal. Equilibrium. We're not here, we're not there. In order to create a motion, we need to apply force. That force is, first of all, aritlahavud. We're talking about internal processes. The fact that you're coming to work or you're going to anything in life with excitement, I'm looking forward to do that. That creates a momentum by itself to push you to actually do it, because really it doesn't make sense if there is no meaning behind what you're doing. Therefore, there is nothing to push you to do so. There's nothing to motivate you. So you need to excite yourself through motivation. You need to motivate yourself to come and learn. That force, while you're going to realize that, again, we're going to talk about physics, so therefore Newton's law, right? I applied force in here. There's first of all going to be some resistance, right? But I'm going to apply force. Technically, that object will continue until forever in that direction in which the first force initiated it, right? Until another force comes and pushes it away. The other force that comes to push it away many times is external stimuli that you express or experience through your life that pushes you away. For example, you made a commitment to stay in yeshiva for a year. You love Torah. Not talking to anybody in particular, but you love Torah so much. You're learning. I'm learning yeshiva in a year. All of a sudden comes an external force and gives you a little lollipop, and you're saying, you're going like this. Like, I don't know, you can fly to the other side of the world. Being for yeshiva in New York, you can fly to the Negev in Israel. That was the force that pushed you. Anything to life. You have a test, you have this, you have that. You allow those forces to come in. What do you have to do? There are different types of forces. There's a linear force, there's a centrifugal force, many different types of forces, many ways to eliminate that. One of the ways is always to create a certain reference point. You can always, when the point of force comes, you're going to correct yourself. The same thing like a space shuttle, right? It flies and then it has those little, after it made this major boost out of the space. Then he uses little rockets every time and then like this, like that. Simply keep it in course. But the greatest amount of energy goes into putting it into orbit. You have to remember that you have to use a lot of force to put yourself into a learning orbit in order to maintain it like this. Then you need small corrections. Yeah.
What kind of lavud, for example, can we use to get us or people excited into learning?
The different types of motivations. Let's use motivation to that manner. You could, first of all, the wisdom, right? The wisdom of the Torah, the willingness to learn new things, to be able to become a rabbi. I want to be a Kohen Gadol. I'm afraid of hell. I don't different, whatever motivates you. Let's talk about more positive motivation, but that's what you would need to do. Yeah.
When you first go to yeshiva as a little boy, first day is candy and cookies all over. Why? So the kid shows up. Wow, this is a great place. They're crying. I don't want to leave my mom. All of a sudden, there's cookies. Next day, oh boy, I'm going. Okay, there's no cookies today.
So
Guess what?
that is really mitoch shelo lishma ba lishma, and
Right.
slowly they're going to reduce it. They're going to give you different things, but you can't do it forever and ever, because then what will happen is you get completely sidetracked. You're actually coming for the cookies. You're not learning.
Right.
Again, it's just to put you into orbit. Once you're into orbit, small corrections you need.